students, how are you? I hope you all are doing great today. My name is Renu Rathi and today we will be learning our very interesting topic, that is perimeter and area. Now in this chapter we will learn about perimeter, area and area of a triangle. Now let us do. We have to work out the perimeter and area of the following rectangles, and each square on the sheet is 1 square centimeter. Remember, area is the number of squares inside and perimeter is the distance round the outside of the sheet. So here our area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10 square centimeter, and the perimeter here is, that is a rectangle which has 2 as its breadth and 5 as its length. So that is 2 into L plus B, 5 plus 2, that is equals to 14 centimeter. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now let's start with perimeter. The distance around a figure is the perimeter of the figure, and the length of the boundary of a polygon is called the perimeter of the polygon. Now the perimeter of a closed figure is the total length of its boundary. So here the perimeter of a triangle is AB plus BC plus CA, that is 22 centimeter, and the perimeter of this figure is all the sum of all sides, that is 32 centimeter is the perimeter of this figure. Now this perimeter is sum of length of the line segments forming a triangle. Now polygons having number of sides 3, 4, 5 are called triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon and hexagon respectively. This is a triangle, quadrilateral, a pentagon and a hexagon. Now let's look at a rectilinear figure. A figure, plane figure bounded by its line segments is called a rectilinear figure. For example, triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, all are our rectilinear figures, and a circle is not a rectilinear figure. Now let's look at the perimeter of a triangle. In the given figure, ABC is a triangle and these are its sides AB, BC and CA, having length 4, 5 and 6 respectively centimeter. So perimeter of a triangle ABC is sum of length of all its 3 sides, that is AB plus BC plus CA, that is equals to 15 centimeter. Now let's look at the perimeter of a rectangle. We know that perimeter of a closed figure is the length of its boundary, and in a rectangle the opposite sides are equal. That means the perimeter of a rectangle is length plus breadth, that is 2 into length plus breadth is the perimeter of a rectangle. Now let's look at the perimeter of a square. We know that in square all the sides are equal. That means perimeter of a square is all the sum of all its sides, that is 4 into side, and perimeter of square can be written as 4s. Now next is our example number 1. We have to find the perimeter of a rectangular carpet having length and breadth 50 and 30. So we know that perimeter is equals to 2 into length plus breadth. After putting the values, the perimeter of the carpet is 160 centimeter. Now let's look at example number 2. We have to find the perimeter of the square having each side equal to 14 centimeter. So the solution here is, side is 14 centimeter, perimeter is 4 into s, that is 56 centimeter. Now in example number 3, we have to find the side of a square shaped flower bed of perimeter 20 centimeter. Here perimeter is given 20 and we know that perimeter is 4 into side. So we will divide it by 4 and the side of square is 5 meter. Now let's look at the mental math. We have to find the perimeter of each of the following: 12, 6. So we know that this is a rectangle, so it is 2 into 12 plus 6, that is equals to 2 into 18 centimeter, that is equals to 36 centimeter. That's how we can solve the remaining part. Now next is our exercise 12.1. In the first one we have to choose the correct perimeter and we have to fill it in the OMR sheet. Now in the first one we have our 25 and 35. So after adding 25 plus 35 we get 5 plus 5 10, 1 carry over, 6 multiplied by 2, that is 120. Third one is the correct answer. That's how you can solve the remaining part. Now in all of these we have to find the perimeter. Now in the first one, side is given 8, here the side is given 14 and the perimeter of the square is 14 into 4, that is 4 4s are 16, 1 carry over, 4 plus 4 1 4 plus 1 5, so 56 centimeter is the perimeter. That's how we can complete the remaining part. Now let's look at the HOTS, high order thinking skills. In the first part we have given that the length and breadth of rectangular field are these, and if what distance will a boy cover in walking around 2 times, that means here we will put the formula, that is perimeter is equals to 2 into length plus breadth, and then we will multiply it by 1 more 2, and this is our respective answer. Now let's start with area. Now we know that the amount of surface of a plane enclosed by a plane figure is known as its area, and we have studied about the closed plane figure, a rectangle, square, triangle and a circle. All are our examples of a closed plane figure. Now the inner part of the plane enclosed by the rectangle ABCD is called the interior region of the rectangle, and the outer part of the rectangle ABCD is known as the exterior region of the triangle ABCD. Now here this is our exterior region and this is our interior region of the rectangle ABCD. Now the interior region of a 4 closed figure are shown as below. Here is the interior region of all these figures. Now let's look at the area of a rectangle. Now we know that the area of a closed figure is the surface, how many surface it is covered. Now look at the colorful stamps shown below. Which stamp has a maximum area and which has a minimum? Here you have to tell me. So in all of these, which one has a, you have to count the number of small squares by each stamp. Stamp A covers 4 squares and the area of stamp is 4 square unit. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now as we know that area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. Now let's look at the area of square. Here you have to find the area by counting the small squares. These are our small squares. First one is 4 square unit. That's how you have to complete the remaining part. Now area of A is 4 into 4, that is 16 square centimeter. Now always remember, a square is a special rectangle with 4 sides of same length. Now let's look at the area of irregular figures. Every figure will not have a regular shape like square or rectangle. To find the area of an irregular figure, we will divide it into regular figures like square or rectangle, and to find the area of each regular figure, we add them together. For example, here the area of each figure below is calculated as the area of part A is 12 square centimeter and area of part B is 6 square centimeter. Now the area of whole figure is 12 plus 6, that is 18 square centimeter. Now let's look at example to understand it better. We have to find the area of rectangular sheet of paper which is 12 centimeter long and 10 centimeter wide. Now we know that area is length into breadth, so 12 into 10, that is 120 square centimeter is the area of the rectangular sheet. Now let's look at example number 5. We have to find the length of the rectangular piece of tile whose area is 90 square centimeter and breadth is 6 centimeter. Area is given, breadth is given, and we have to find the length, so we will divide area by length. So our length is 15 centimeter. Now let's look at example number 6. We have to find the area of the given figure alongside. Here we have to find the area of rectangle A, then rectangle B and then rectangle C, and after that we will add the area of ABC. Now firstly, for rectangle A, length is 3 and breadth is 2, so area is 6 square centimeter. In the rectangle B, length is 2, breadth is 1, 2 square centimeter. In the rectangle C, length is 3 and breadth is 2, 6 square centimeter, and after summing, the area of the whole figure is 14 square centimeter. Let's start with exercise 12.2. In the first part, we have to find the area of rectangle whose length and breadth are given respectively. So for the first one, the area of rectangle will be length into breadth, that is equals to 6.5 into 4.5 square centimeter. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now in the next one, we have to measure the length and breadth and find the area. So here the breadth is 2, length is 1, 2, 3, 4 and area is 8 square centimeter. Now in the next one, we have to find the area by dividing the figure into rectangles and squares. So for the first part, firstly you will convert it into a rectangle and a rectangle. This is your A portion, this is B and this is C. That's how you will add the area of A, B and C, and that is your respective answer. Now let's start with the area of triangle. Now look at the square shown below. What is its area that you have to tell? The area of the square is 16. Now each triangle is half of the square, so area will be half of the area of square. So half of the area of square is 8, that means the area of each triangle is 8 square centimeter. Now we have to find the area of triangle shaded in pink color. So here this is a area for this triangle is 2 and for this triangle it is, that you have to tell me. Now let us find the area of triangle shown in color. Now we have to find the area of triangle. How we can find it? Now this is our figure. Now we will find the area of the colored triangle. Let us divide the big triangle into rectangles A and B. Here is our rectangle A and here is our rectangle B. Now the area of rectangle A is 12 square centimeter and the area of triangle is 6. Area of rectangle B is 8 and the area of triangle is 4 and area of colored triangle is 6 plus 4, that is 10 square centimeter. Now let's start with exercise 12.3. In the first part we have to find the area of the shaded triangle if the side of each small square is 1 centimeter. So if the side of each square is 1 small centimeter, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in this 8 our area will be 4 square centimeter. That's how you have to complete the remaining part. Now in the second one we have to divide the following into triangles of equal area and we have to write the area of each triangle. So you can draw it like this and then you have to find the area, and the area of this triangle is 4 square centimeter. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now let's look at the project work. A square is divided into 4 equal squares. We have to shade the smaller square in half such that the shaded portion also makes a square. Now let's look at the word problems. In the first one we have to find the length of the wall needed to fence a rectangular garden of length 18.4 meter and breadth 6.6 meter. Now the length of the wall is perimeter of the garden, that is 2 into L plus B, that is 50 meter. Now this 50 meter long wall is needed to fence the rectangular garden. Now let's look at example number 8. We have to find the rectangular area of rectangular field is given, length is given, we have to find the breadth. So we know area is equals to length into breadth and breadth is equal to area upon length. So the length here is, the breadth is 26 meter. Now in the next one we have to find the side of the square is given, we have to find its area, and we know that if the length of a square side is given then area is side into side, so area is 2500 square meter. Now in example number 10 we have to find the cost of a tiling office 30 meter long and 25 meter broad at a rate of 4 per square meter. Now for its solution we know that the tiling in office's area is equals to length into breadth, that is 750 square centimeter, and we have given cost of 1 square meter is 4 rupees, then cost of 750 square meter is 3000 rupees. Now let's look at example number 11. How many square tiles of side 10 centimeter will be required to tile a path of dimension 360 meter by 90 meter. Now area of path is length into breadth, that is equals to 32,400 square meter. Now area of tile is side into side, that is 100 square centimeter. Number of tiles needed is 324 tiles will be required to tile the path. Now let's look at exercise 12.4. We have to solve the word problems. Let's look at the first part. In the first one, what will be the cost of mowing grass in a rectangular field of dimension 240 meter by 120 meter at 50 rupees per meter. So for this one we know that area is equals to length into breadth, that is equals to 240 into 120, and after multiplying both the terms we will multiply them 240 into 120 by 50, that will be the cost of the moving grass in a rectangular field. That's how we can complete the remaining part. Let's start with think tank. In the first one, the area of rectangle with length 15 and breadth 7 centimeter is 105 square centimeter. That's how you can complete the remaining part. The next one, we have to take the unit of area you will use to find the area of the following: a page of your notebook in square centimeter. That's how you have to complete it. And the next one, we have to complete the following: length is given, breadth is given, then area is length into breadth, that is equals to 8 5s are 40. That's how you have to complete this table. In the next one, maths puzzle, Vijay has made a rectangle. We have to find its perimeter and area. Now, can you extend its length and width in such a way that it has equal perimeter and area? No, we cannot extend its length and width because it has equal perimeter and area. Length is 5 and breadth is 3. That's how you have to find its perimeter and area. Now, let's look at the mental maths. To find the distance around a field, we need to know its length. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now I hope you have understood the chapter pretty well. You just have to practice exercise questions and don't forget to revise this topic again.